The fallacy of affirming the consequent is for those people who hopelessly mix up the order of horses and carts. In an if-then argument, if this happens, then we get a result. The first part is called the antecedent, and the second part is called the consequent. Now, the fallacy consists of affirming the consequent and supposing that the antecedent must have happened. If I drop an egg, it breaks. Oh, look, a broken egg. I must have dropped it. No. Someone could have trodden on it, someone could have fallen on it, a chicken might have come out of it. There are many ways in which the egg could have been broken without me dropping it. The fallacy consists of not realizing there are many ways in which things can happen. Arguments constructed by saying, if one thing happens, then another must, are perfectly valid done properly. It's called the modus ponens, and we use it every day of our lives. The fallacy consists of supposing that because the second thing has happened, the first thing must have happened. When cats are bitten by a rabid hedgehog, they die. Here's a dead cat, so there must be a rabid hedgehog about. No. The poor beastie could have lost all 9 of its lives in 100 different ways. It could have been disemboweled, electrocuted, garroted. It could have been dropped from an enormous height that even a cat couldn't survive. Now, it's possible that a rabid hedgehog got it, but we don't know that from the evidence. The point is that events can happen because of different causes, and we can't just assume one cause. If the Chinese wanted peace, they'd support cultural exchanges. Ooh, the Chinese do support cultural exchanges. That proves they want peace, doesn't it? Well, no, it doesn't. They might have far more sinister reasons for proposing those cultural exchanges. The fallacy of affirming the consequent is everywhere to be seen in the law courts of our country, and the reason is it is the basis of circumstantial evidence. If he'd been planning to murder his wife, he'd have taken out extra insurance. He did take out extra insurance. He hasn't proved it. If he'd been planning to murder his wife, he'd have bought poison. He did buy rat poison. If he'd been planning to murder his wife, he'd have needed some way of dismembering the body. He bought a giant axe. Now, none of these proves that he intended or planned to murder his wife, but one by one, added together, they begin to build up to circumstantial evidence, and it begins to look enough to satisfy 12 good persons and true that he might have done it, and thereby hangs many a tale, and presumably many an innocent man.
Madsen Pirie showing once more that if you know your fallacies, you can win every argument.